in. So we're playing Doom again, Dark Ages. Mood, Dark Ages. And this game is where you shoot. It's the opposite of Blueprints. I am still debating on how I want to approach this game. I keep coming back to it because I just enjoy the shooting, like, so much. But I'm also not feeling overly pressured to finish this on stream, or to finish it at all. It's just something that I'm having fun playing through, because I like killing demons. I also got the super shotgun, so that helps a lot. Instant loading times, by the way.
The ships are refueling, sire. We should be ready to leave as soon as the cruisers are done loading.
Very good. Get to your ship. I thought you left for the command station. Everyone is evacuating.
So you are holding on to it?
Until we get to the location. A new vault is being built.
Then let the Slayer guard it.
If what they say is true, then this is a part of our heritage, not the Makers. Valen, are you seeing anything?
What they say is true.
No sign of activity, sir. Maybe he didn't survive.
Demonic threat level increasing.
Nice arms.
Should we launch the Slayer now? The Sentinels will be overrun.
Then what about us?
I feel like future Italians would make themselves have spaghetti arms. Chat knows what I'm talking about. The restraining field isn't working, so initiate more spaghetti. It's not even the muscles, it's just pure hatred that allows him to do this.
It would appear that the Slayer no longer wishes to be detained here.
Shield power down to 35%.
Should we terminate his life functions?
And destroy the Conmaker's prized possession.
34.
So long as he has that tether on him,
33.
we can still have a hand in his fate.
32.
Is this the most story in a Doom game?
Sound the alarm. Prepare for battle.
It looks like Gears of War versus vampires.
Horde is headed toward your position. We are launching the Slayer now. Please send forces immediately to ensure our safety.
Thank you, Bishop Creed.
Warframe. Well, I mean, I like their skull ships. That's cool. Someone said, did Doom need this much story? In my personal opinion, absolutely not. It's well done. I guess you could just
God.
skip it.
Engaging reflector shield.
It's a massive
Force. 3 legions worth.
Why is it so serious? I don't know.
The hangar is blockaded, sire. No one can get in or out.
He's here.
Islands to defensive positions.
Marking the Hellgates now.
Throw blue energy node. Okay.
The Creed ship hasn't moved outside the combat zone.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district. Khan would have him executed if he left.
I'm so ready to shoot.
Weaponry deployed.
The pacing at which this game gives you new weapons is very, very high. Additional damage to metal shields and armor. Generates damaging blast that affects nearby enemies. You can now switch your equipped melee weapon. And there's upgrades available too, I guess. Purchase at Sentinel Shrine. You might not want 100% the next area. It will take a long time. Oh. As in this level? Well, whatever happens, you know, I'm not that arsed about 100% anymore. I once you miss the first 100%, it just doesn't matter anymore. It's like, whatever. Just do as much as I can. A lot of levels from this point on are going to be huge. Chat, have I forgotten, or is there no side hop mechanic? There is no side hop mechanic. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Don't mind me. So you're going to see me dooming very, very poorly for a little while. But I got this, chat. I got this. I've played a ton of Doom mods. So I'm pretty much an expert. Like, I played ones where you shoot, like, cotton candy. I played ones where you shoot, anime. That's good. Wow. There were Tim Allen grunts in one of them. Where was it? Where was the goddamn tank that killed me? I'm taking it down. It still sounds fleshy. Alright, Oblivion Gate over here. Oh, hey there! Oh man, I just shot his ass into several stakes. Guns. We want to upgrade guns. Maybe we upgrade the flail or the Morningstar. Not enough currency.
Gate.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. This place is huge, huh? The fuck is this thing? You fucking cock. No! Alright, let's try that again. Wow. Oh, no wonder why. They were all behind me. I need that. At least he doesn't complain like DSP and blame the devs. Sometimes I like to blame the devs. I try to be discerning about when I can do that. I might not always be right, but I love blaming developers. It's so much fun. The problem is, I'm bad. So I can't always blame them. And chat, here's the worst part. Chat knows I'm not good at most games. So it would almost be disingenuous of me to blame the dev every time. So I mix it up, chat. I have an algorithm that I employ in my head where I'm like, okay, I blame the devs 2 times. Now I can blame myself. Is it dead? I don't fucking know. It looked like it died, but I didn't see it fully die. You need to bring that amulet to Joffrey. Sorry to backseat. Okay. Xerxes Cameron is zerking off right now in the paradise of the Daedra. I have to make sure I get him. Hell yeah. No, there's stuff about this game that feels a little bit weaker to me than Doom 2016, which is still currently my favorite in the series. But maybe not the whole series, but of the newer ones. But I like it a lot. I mean, it's just fun to play. Once you get into the flow state of the shit, you know, it's just really satisfying.
3 artillery cannons remaining.
But I guess, you know, you get to a point with a series like this where the main feature is shooting a lot. Then how do you do something different each time over 10 years to make sure that you're selling a different product? And I think there would be plenty of people that are fine with just more of Doom 2016 with new guns. But I also get why they attempted what they did with Eternal and why they're trying something a little different here. And yet, it's still similar enough to the other shit that I'm not dying over it. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, all right, this is fine. Cycler. Want to apply shock to demons. Shredder's rate of fire is increased. Do you mean this game isn't different enough to be more interesting? I don't know what I mean, honestly, I don't. Sorry I'm unclear about these things. Sometimes I try to figure this shit out as I go, and I just start speaking and hope that the words land. I think the setting is interesting. I think the stuff they're doing with it is pretty cool. But I can understand why some people aren't into the way the gameplay changed a bit to a little more rock, paper, scissors than Doom 2016. Also, the medieval weaponry and the setting is kind of cool because, like I said, it's very Quake. I miss you, Quake. You'll always be my favorite. Do you like Quake 2? I like Quake 2 multiplayer. That remaster they did a couple years ago, I really, really enjoyed. Quake 2 single player, I like less. Fuck. Oh, okay, I see. But playing a game like this really makes me wonder what they're gonna do with Painkiller. Because, do you remember the rebooted Shadow Warrior franchise? The first one was just kind of a short just shooter, kind of classic style. And it was pretty good. Just to shoot around and, you know, fuck around in it. It wasn't really short. Well, shorter than Doom, but I guess maybe I'm misremembering. I thought it was like 6 hours. Oh no, the third one was like 6 hours. The second one was like a looter shooter. Like a very Borderlands light kind of experience. Which I fell off of immediately. And the third one was the poor man's Doom Eternal. That was like 6 hours. So it's like they just tried all these different things and ended up kind of with just no identity. Secret key required. I see what chat member was saying. This level is fucking massive. And there's still like, what, 15 levels after this? Crazy. There's no multiplayer in this at all, right? Like, they didn't even bother with the pretense of multiplayer this time. God damn it. Just you wait, Vin, the levels get weird. Well, you know, again, I have so many games I'm playing at the moment, I'm not sure this is going to be like a permanent fixture on the stream until I finish it. But I'm having like a lot of fun. So I kind of want to eventually do that. I might want to finish it even if it's just kind of on my own. Please finish on stream. I'm surprised no one said Dark Side Vin. He's slapping them knees. Give me that health, motherfucker. I'll see what I can do, chat member. I'm gonna try. I like playing the game enough that I think it could happen if I work through the game pretty slowly, but I also feel like viewer numbers are going to reflect, like people are gonna just get dizzy watching me play this game. So, I'll see what I can do. I sure do love working slowly through games over the course of 2 months after they come out. Striking when the iron is, like, ice cold. Vinny, the numbers go up if you do more Dink or Leno. That's awesome. Duly noted. No, like I said, I don't mind. Once in a while, I'll play something, like, completely for me. Like, Final Fantasy 16 was viewer number poison, and I finished the whole game. It was fine. Fake fans. Well, you know, I also don't want to subject people to stuff that everyone else was streaming and finished 2 months prior. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about, like, the sick viewer numbers and the epic money. It is also a matter of me boring my audience that are here and rewarded with just, like, you know, stuff that's not fun to watch. So I got, you know, it's a careful consideration, and I try to find the right stuff for me and the stream. And I'm enjoying playing this game, but I also have to determine, like, okay, is this fun for me to work through, you know, 15 hours of Doom a while after it is released? And are people also enjoying it? It's, you know, it's a couple different things that I like to consider. But it also, I said this a million times, but with the amount of stuff in my backlog and the amount of new releases, it's just hard to keep up. Especially considering, I'm trying to do the streaming and also now do music more full-time. That's why I wanted to do that bonus stream on Saturday of just showing off more indie games that I like the look of. Just stuff that seems interesting to me. Vinny, viewer numbers will be infinite if you played Banjo-Tooie.
Cache located. Seek out additional stockpiles.
So I'm enjoying Nostalgia 64. That's good Banjo-Kazooian. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I don't know about infinite viewer numbers, but here's what I would say. If you want to watch me complain for 12 hours, Banjo-Tooie would be a great stream. And then I would alienate all the Banjo-Tooie fans who would argue with me that it's the best game ever made. I mean, hell, I love Donkey Kong 64, and even with that patch, I complained about it non-stop. It was great. Product. It would be probably the same for Final Fantasy VIII. Though I would probably end up falling back on a lot of nostalgia that would overwrite some of the game's massive failings. I'm still waiting for the Final Fantasy VIII stream. You keep waiting. One day. "40 hours of complaining is ahead of us." If viewer numbers are your goal, then you'd be doing Sunday streams every day, I'd imagine. Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, I've addressed this plenty. I do my Sunday streams, and then I'm excited to just play whatever I want during the week. But I also have to, you know, weigh my enjoyment of game versus how long game is. Like I said, there's multiple factors here. It sucked. It would lose so much of the charm if all you did was brain rot. It would be exhausting and kind of boring. It would be awful, yeah. That's why I like doing educational segments now. I'm force-feeding chat facts about fish. Gotcha. Yeah, eat shit that time.
Use the portal to get inside.
No, if people listen, if I wanted the big viewer numbers, it would be Gray Leno 24/7. I already had like the best of Gray Leno. It was over 6 hours. Let me tell you, I made so much money off that video. I bought myself a Happy Meal with it. Holy shit. Where the fuck did you come from? Man, enemies in this game can take you from full health down to 20 in like 2 hits. Do an educational stream about weird bugs. I have people who are passionate about topics such as weird bugs who are creating segments for the stream as we speak, if they haven't already. I got fossils, bugs, more weird fish. Sorry, weird fishes. It's weird because normally first-person platforming doesn't do it too much for me, but I don't mind it so much in Doom. Like the newer Doom games, they kind of work. There's some gold over there. They toned it down a lot from Eternal. I had vague memories of there being a lot of platforming in Eternal. I guess that was real. It wasn't just some dream that I had. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's kind of just to like a pace breaker a little bit, it's fine by me. I'm just really grateful that the Doom guys' tools are all, like, viable methods for restoring power, removing power, and killing. Like, all of the functions interface perfectly with his shield. Kind of like how Metroid, everything responds to missiles or being ball-shaped. It really is a perfect world for Samus. ball technology. Need power? Turn into ball and generate power. Need something opened? Use missile and destroy. Need to get somewhere? Turn into ball. And yet Samus is like the only one who can actually turn into ball, so... You would think this is a horribly inefficient way of going about your business, but no, it's in fact very good. That was fake. Morale encounters? Leader demon that's shielded until morale meter is empty. You have to kill demons. Huh. That was a mistake. Go! An upgrade would be wonderful. Cycler deals increased damage to shocked demons. I really like the Cycler, so I'm gonna upgrade that. Combat shotgun fires in rapid 3-round bursts. Instantly applies burn to fodder demons. That's just an armor leak. You can switch on the fly, so I'm just going to try both, but I want to try the 3-round burst. Wow! Yeah! Yeah! Yo! That was just a bad time to use the shotgun. Okay, there's like a boss around here, so I'm gonna try to do that now again. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, this thing does burn through ammo. I expected it to, but still. Give me that armor, motherfucker. Yeah. Where else is enemy? I see you. Yeah, eat shit. Oh, look at you. Look at you, huh? Enemy is now available to kill. Yeah, shit! Where are you? Ooh! What? Tripped and died. Just tripped and died. Good fucking lord. Turn on indicators. Like this one? I'll try it. See. It might end up cluttering the screen too much. I might want to turn it off, but I'll give it a shot for a little bit. After that, yeah, I mean, may as well, right? God, that sucked. I was done with the encounter. I was done with the encounter. That was pure suffering. I was just so fucking close. This will help. Oh, man. The enormity of my failure is really hitting hard. Fucking hell. Yes. Yes. You've unlocked Funky Mode. Now you can play as Nabbit. Hey, we see you're struggling with our game Doom: The Dark Ages. Would you like to play as Nabbit? You won't take any damage. But also, you won't feel anything, but that's okay because you're dead on the inside already. Boy, I am just running circles. Just get in there. Just find a way in, man. It's not that hard. Just find a way in. I got it this time, chat. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I tried. Get up there. You fuck! The fuck? Ow. Someone said use the sliders to make the game easier. What are you talking about? Make the game easier, they say. You know what makes the game easier? Grinding your balls until you're sharpened and hardened and able to destroy. That's how you make the game easier. Invisible enemies! Invisible enemies! Whoa!
Whoa, we're doing the invisible enemies now. Huh? We're doing invisible enemies. They're invisible.
I got it this time, Chad. I got it this time. It's crazy how fucking that encounter to me feels like that's the crucible of you need to do that and then you can play the rest of the game or go fuck yourself. Yeah, you don't want to do that to yourself. That's bad. What? Oh! I'm fine. Vinny, you're supposed to break the leader's morale, not your own. Why even use anything else? See what I mean? Like, why bother?
That's why. Why? That's why you have to do it. That's why you've got to do it. You've got to use different weapons for different situations. Then you can avoid damage. But you must complete the tutorial first. You must!
Oh, you're no. Yeah. I got it this time. Huh, that's peculiar. I'm almost dead. But I previously stated that I had it this time, so that doesn't make any sense. I got you this time. I know he has buddies, but they're invisible. And if it makes you feel better, I died like 50 times in this area and I had 200 hours in Eternal. It doesn't make me feel better, but it makes me think that you're not a good gamer. How's that? Yeah? I'm just taking out my frustration on random chat members now that are trying to be helpful and make me feel better. Yeah? Like that? Streamer villain. There we go. There we go. Where are you? I know where all the enemies spawn now. Except for the ones that are invisible later on, but, you know, other than that. Fuck. Where's that coming from? Oh my lord. I'm going for the invisible ones. I'm crushing up some skulls. If I can't see them, the gun will kill them for me anyway, right? I mean, that's how this works.
Oh, yes!
Cyber Demon shoots hit scan and spawns spikes when you're far away. Stay close and parry. Oh boy. I've never played Doom. Is this like Fortnite? Yeah. Why is this game so easy, though? Why is this game so easy? My dearest fucking Melfort, good job, you did it. Oh man, that was so good and so fun and easy. I've been watching your streams of this since the first one. I still have no idea why that enemy shoots doors at you. Neither do I, chat member. Neither do I. Neither do I. That's not even the end of the level, by the way. That was... That was nothing. Alright. Big level. Level huge. Injured. Vinny finally learned that hesitation is defeat. Well, in the words of the wise Confucius, he who hesitates chatterbaits. I don't know, I heard that once. I think it's probably true. Also, a thing I've learned is I don't really care for the upgrade on the regular shotgun very much. So I'm going to do this one instead. Swap for flame rounds. I think you have the key for the secret. Is this entire stream of Doom just going to be one level? Good lord, game. This is one of the bigger levels. You're kind of wandering around aimlessly the whole time. No, I was wandering around to that middle area to get killed, mostly. A little bit of aimlessness, but mostly I was just hoping to get killed. So I wandered with intent of dying. It was fun. Meat ship. Why am I in a cave now? I was previously not in a cave, but now I'm in a cave. Also, what are the missions this level? Parry 10 Hell Knight attacks, strike demons with flail 25 times, destroy artillery. Massive fucking level. Holy crap. I don't want to say bad words, so I'm substituting it for crap. But if you're clever, you know what word I'm thinking. Someone said, "Someone please tell me." But then the secret would be revealed. Feculent. Mr. Doom? Do you like the plap sound whenever Mr. Doom grabs a lever? A real missed opportunity for them to not just permanently call him Mr. Doom. It appears you've entered my chamber, Mr. Doom. You see, the world cannot have more than the amount of people it currently has. Therefore, I am here to stop them with my giant laser. I shall be melting all of the ice caps so that we can make a connection with hell. How do you feel about this, Mr. Doom? There's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh, there's literally a gun here. Chain shot. I wonder if this would have made that other encounter easier. Fires dense spherical core that deals damage on contact before being retracted. Hold it to charge the core, greatly increasing its damage, max range, and speed. Fully charged shots will deal significant damage to metal shields and armor. Why does a weapon that retracts have ammo? Blast charges. Fair enough, I'll buy it. I wonder if there are people that are very, to the letter about Doom lore and how everything works. I mean, lots of fiction has those kinds of fans where they have to kind of like know every single in-universe explanation. So I'm wondering if Doom also has that. There's got to be someone out there, right? There's a YouTube lore slop channel for every series. So this thing's pretty good. Very interesting weapon. Very, very different than stuff we've seen in Doom before. There are probably Vinesauce lore diehards in chat right now. Yeah, it's called invading my personal life. Fucking morons. Such a sadness. Well, there's actually, I mean, there is the Vinesauce lore of just, like, stream stuff and, like, characters, like, you know, Tomodachi Life people got really, really into, as I've discussed. And that's a whole different thing. Like, yeah, if people want to be, like, historians about my streams and stuff, I've been streaming, I've put myself out there publicly, I get it. It's, you know, it's just a unfunny streamer, but I mean, hey, people like Taco Bell. They're, like, very into Taco Bell, and Taco Bell's not that funny. So... How are you liking the marriage gun? What does that mean? Why does everyone say slop now so much? It's just, it's the thing. It's the current thing. Sometimes a word just becomes the current word. Have you tried weapon wheel pass-through glitch yet? Oh no, I haven't, Zot. What was it again? How did you do that? We love shortening cynicism to a few syllables as possible. Slop. Yap. Oh yeah. Well, it's also easy to dismiss everything if you really, really want to by adding, like, yeah, yap slop. That's like the perfect combo. Hold Q and walk against the door that is closed. Hold Q? I have to try it in a different spot. I'll wait until I find the right spot. Well, like this? Well, that's not a door. Hold Q and forward. It takes a while. Okay. I'll wait until I get to a proper, like locked door, and then we'll do it. Also, I'm guilty of using the word slop because I just like it. It's fun. And it's like, but that's the problem. Saying bro, ironically, has led to me saying bro unironically. And I'm trying to be more aware of that. I also said dog, ironically, and now I'm just saying dog all the time. Like, dog, what are you talking about? It can happen to you. Like, you know, dog. I like ponies unironically. I mean, ironically. And then, you know, like a couple of years later, your entire room is dedicated to Fluttershy. It can and has happened to you. Whoa! They just disappeared. What the fuck? Was that intended? This is so much better than the triple shot. Get some armor, pulp some low levels. They despawn after major demons die. Don't you have a Lego shrine? A shrine? See, this is where the historians get details wrong. No, I have Lego stuff that I put in a closet because I don't want that shit out, but I enjoyed building it. But it's like, now what? I built it, and now it's just taking up room. It's a shrine? Oh, I didn't know it was a shrine. Shit. God, you Vinesauce historians gotta remember stuff. That's the other thing too, like the whole historian aspect of the internet. The game of telephone is very strong. And the amount of times I've seen, like, just incorrect things. And people have argued against me, like, no, Vinny, I know. And it's like, dog, it's my life. Life slop. Oops. Oh, no, that was a good move. That was a good move. I just need to live. Just want some health. Is there any extra health? No? Shit. Alright, we'll get it from a distance then, I guess. What the fuck? No, I'm not using the life sigil. God damn it. Chad is constantly remembering whole streams that you don't, man. Yeah, but that's like a little bit different than like little like details of my life that I currently and actively. Yeah, like, okay, I'm not gonna remember 10,000 streams, chat member. I mean, God bless you. The Lord, may He bless you all. If you remember all the details of my streams. Yes, I forget streams. I do. That is definitely a thing that happens. But man, there's just too many to keep up with. Why are we having these deep conversations in a game such as Doom, of all games? I think there's no better, because the game brings out the anger, the hate of the Slayer. It's only natural. It's only big natural. $125 for that one. Still want to attempt this door glitch. Anyway, chat, when I'm in the retirement home, feel free to rewrite my life as much as you'd like. And then you could tell me how good I was at Doom the Dark Ages. I can't get in here. No fucking way. No fucking way. What? How is that even? How? That is marvelously cheesy. That'll be patched. That has to be patched, right? Tell me when I'm in the home how I clipped through that wall. And I'll be so proud of myself. Mental. Also, yes, this stream is going to be one level. It is actually only possible for me to do one level because I do have to go to the studio soon. Oh. Oh. So that's how you get down here. That big portal that was like directly in my face. Let's see. Well, chat, there's a slower way to do it. I call it the slow skip. This is how the speedrun for this game is down to like 2 hours. I wonder if they're gonna patch it and then the speedrunning community is gonna be like, bro, that was our method. They say bro in the speedrun community. It's very well known. Okay, here we go. Another one of these. Fucking mow him down, son. No, I'm not going to use the sigil. I fucked up the parry. I deserve that death. I thought that was something up there. you're gonna be late. Well, no, I mean, it's also I need to eat and then do the thing. So, it's fine. Listen, if we suck at White Eagle Hall and I sabotage Redbox's chance of doing more cool shows live, who cares? I'm playing Doom. Amass some armor. Not yet. Not yet broken. Go, so eat some shit, eat some shit. Well, that happened, you know, I did it a lot quicker than the previous one, at least.
All gates eliminated.
The turrets are back online. Get the transports ready to launch.
We're beginning to evacuate civilians now. Thank you,
Crazy.
Claire.
Crazy that this was 2 hours for one level. I mean, again, I died a bunch, and I wandered aimlessly into my death, and intently into my death, but, yeah, this level was huge. Where now? Where am I going now? Still gold left. I really don't think I care that much. I'm just gonna go. Marker on the HUD. Oh, I didn't even see. For some reason, I didn't even see that. My brain did not acknowledge that that existed. Use more melee, it gives you armor, falters everything, can cancel your shots. Melee is how you combo in this game since they removed weapon swapping combos. I see. Whatever's left in this level, the level can keep it.
Seismic activity detected near the wall.
Oh, wow. I hope this is the next level and not still this level. %. You know what? That's pretty fucking nuts that I got that much percentage completion. I gotta go. The game is fun. It's tough. It demands a lot from you. And, you know, I enjoyed the challenge. The level was a little too big. Apparently that's like one of, if not the biggest levels in the game. So that's good, knowing that there might be some shorter ones, because 2 hours is crazy, but that's also, again, a lot of death. However, I got a little frustrated. I started making weird noises and doing impressions. However, I was motivated to learn and get better. And I was motivated to fucking kill that thing. And it was fun. That's kind of why I like the previous Doom games. I do need to learn how to melee better. I need to be a little bit more aware of my surroundings. But I think I had a good time today. So, you know, maybe you'll see more Doom. There are many levels left. I'm not sure it's going to be a full stream. I've said that before, so I just want to let you know, if the Doom streams do stop, that's just, sorry. You know, that could happen. But if not, I'll just keep sucking and getting better, hopefully. So, chat, goodbye. I know this was a week of only 3 streams, but I'm also going to maybe do a stream on Saturday of some indie games I've been meaning to check out. And then Sunday I'll be live. And next week we'll do more RimWorld and Oblivion and all that stuff. Maybe more Fantasy Life. And then in 2 weeks, Mario Kart, which is fucking crazy to say, for the Switch 2. Weird. It's happening. All right, chat, goodbye. Thank you for watching the stream today. And have a good day. Have a good evening.